Hare Krishna everyone, we're continuing to read The Science of Self-Realization, the book by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Chapter 6, Finding Spiritual Solutions to Material Problems. And this section is entitled Human Society or Animal Society. Continuing. Interviewer: could you give us more of an idea what the Vedic civilization is like? Srila Prabhupada: the Vedic civilization begins from the Varnashrama system. In the Varnashrama system, there is this arrangement: Brahmanas, intellectuals, advisors; Kshatriyas, administrators; Vaishyas, merchants, farmers; Shudras, workers; and Brahmacharis, celibate students; Grihasthas, householders; Vanaprasthas, retired married people; and Sannyasis, renounced monks. The ultimate goal is that Krishna, the Supreme Lord, should be worshipped. So if you worship Krishna, then you fulfill all your occupational duties, either as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, anything. Take to it immediately. Take to Krishna consciousness. This is so important. Interviewer: if people really knew about a lifestyle that was more natural, more fulfilling, what would be the problem? They actually would, as you say, take to it. Srila Prabhupada: but they do not know, and therefore there is no religion, simply a dog's race. The dog is running on 4 legs and you are running on 4 wheels, that's all. And you think that the 4-wheel race is the advancement of civilization. Therefore, modern civilization is practically set to do nothing. Whatever is obtainable by destiny, you will get wherever you are. Rather, take to Krishna consciousness. The example is given by Prahlad Maharaj that you do not want anything distasteful, and yet it comes upon you. Similarly, even if you do not want happiness, which you are destined, it will still come upon you. You should not waste your energy for material happiness. You cannot get more material happiness than you are destined. Interviewer: how can you be so sure of that? Srila Prabhupada: how shall I believe it? Because you get some distressful condition, although you do not want it. For instance, President Kennedy died by the hand of his own countryman. Who wanted it, and why did it come? He was a great man, and he was protected by so many, and still he was destined to be killed. Who can protect you? So if the distressful condition comes upon me by destiny, then the opposite position, happiness, will also come. Why shall I waste my time for this rectification? Let me use my energy for Krishna consciousness. That is intelligent. You cannot check your destiny. Everyone will experience a certain amount of happiness and a certain amount of distress. No one is enjoying uninterrupted happiness. That is not possible. Just as you cannot check your distress, so you cannot check your happiness. It will come automatically. So don't waste your time for these things. Rather, you should utilize your time for advancing in Krishna consciousness. Interviewer: would a Krishna conscious person not try for progress? Srila Prabhupada: the thing is that if you try for progress vainly, then what is the use of that? If it is a fact that you cannot change your destiny, then what is the use of trying? We will be satisfied with the amount of happiness and distress we are destined. Vedic civilization is meant for realization of God. That is the point. You'll still find in India that during important festivals, many millions of people are coming to take bath in the Ganges because they are interested in how to become liberated. They're not lazy. They're going thousands of miles, 2,000 miles away to take bath in the Ganges. They're not lazy, but they're not busy in the dog's race. Rather, they're busy right from their childhood trying to become self-realized. Kaumara acharet pragyo dharman bhagavatam iha. They're so busy that they want to begin the business from their very childhood. So it is the wrong conception to think that they are lazy. Interviewer: then the question may be raised that if destiny cannot be checked, then why not let every newborn child simply run around like an animal, and whatever is destined to happen to him will happen? Srila Prabhupada: no, the advantage is that you can train him spiritually. Therefore, it is said, Tasyaiva heto prayate tako vida. You should engage your energy for self-realization. Ahaituki apratihata. Devotional service, Krishna consciousness, cannot be checked. Just as material destiny cannot be checked, your advancement in spiritual life cannot be checked if you endeavor for it. Actually, Krishna will change destiny, but only for his devotee. He says, Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. I shall give you protection from all reactions of sinful activities. Bhagavad Gita 18.66. For instance, if one is condemned by the law court to be hanged, no one can check it. Even the same judge who has given this verdict cannot check it. But if the defendant begs for the mercy of the king, who is above all the laws, then the king can check it. Therefore, our business is to surrender to Krishna. If we artificially want to be more happy by economic development, that is not possible. So many men are working so hard, but does it mean that everyone will become a Henry Ford or a Rockefeller? Everyone is trying his best. Mr. Ford's destiny was to become a rich man, but does it mean that every other man who has worked as hard as Ford will become a rich man like Ford? No. This is practical. You cannot change your destiny simply by working hard like an ass or a dog. But you can utilize that energy for improving your Krishna consciousness. Interviewer: exactly what is Krishna consciousness? Could you tell us more? Srila Prabhupada: love of God, that is Krishna consciousness. If you have not learned to love God, then what is the meaning of your religion? When you're actually on the platform of love of God, You understand your relationship with God. I am part and parcel of God. Then you extend your love to the animal also. If you actually love God, then your love for the insect is also there. You understand? This insect has a different body, but he is also part and parcel of my Father. Therefore, he is my brother. Then you cannot maintain a slaughterhouse. If you maintain a slaughterhouse and disobey the order of Christ, thou shalt not kill, and you proclaim yourself Christian or Hindu, that is not religion. Then it is simply a waste of time, because you do not understand God. You have no love for God, and you are labeling yourself under some sect. But there is no real religion that is going on all over the world. Interviewer: how can we cure this situation? Srila Prabhupada: Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you do not accept that Krishna is the Supreme Entity, then try to understand. That is education. There is someone supreme. Krishna is not Indian. He is God. The sun rises first in India, but that does not mean that the sun is Indian. Similarly, although Krishna appeared in India, now he has come to the Western countries through this Krishna consciousness movement. Jai. We are going to stop here for today. We shall continue tomorrow. So thank you so much for tuning in. The link to this book is in the description. Read it along with us, share it with your friends, and visit our website shravanamdiaries.com, and we shall see you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.